Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a very special episode of J&G News. Today we're going to be reviewing none other than Astrobot, the PlayStation 5 exclusive title. This game is one of one, and I'm going to explain to you why I believe it is one of one. So the franchise for Astrobot started off with Astro Playroom, which was back in 2013 for the PS4. Which essentially was just a game that showed off the capabilities of the PS4 camera and the PSVR at the time. Slowly but surely we got more Astrobot games. We got Astrobot Playroom, a short but sweet platformer, and a few other PlayStation VR type games, which all felt like tech demos. But Astrobot for the PS5, the one that we're reviewing today, I can wholeheartedly say this game is not a tech demo, it's 100% its own game. It took me around 40 hours to get the platinum, with over 300 Astrobots to collect. As you can see on screen, there's a total of 327. You can get the platinum without collecting all of the Astrobots, as there are added missions, added challenges and extras that you unlock once you complete the game itself. But you need to find absolute slew of Astrobots, an immense amount of levels that you need to master, bosses that you have to battle, time trials, challenges, puzzle pieces, Easter eggs, pictures to take, power-ups to unlock, and collectibles, and I mean a lot of collectibles that you need to find and acquire. If you grew up playing the PlayStation like me, this game will heavily hit you with a dose of nostalgia, with some very familiar characters that we're going to find along the way. Some of the levels, I will say, will test your platforming well. There were certain levels, like certain challenge levels, I had to play 30 to 40 times just to make progress. Some I had to come back and play a following day because I just got a block. I just got a mental block trying to get through certain levels. But all in all, this has been a very fun game to play through. The story is very light-hearted and a bit goofy at times. An alien decides to ruin your PS5 mothership. That's right, you fly around on a PS5 mothership and steal the core components and scatter them across the universe. The core components being the components that run the PS5 itself. So you need to track down all the Astrobots, puzzle pieces across a vast universe, and you must collect the PS5 parts and save your fellow Astrobots and collect everything while defeating a few bosses, learning new power-ups and meeting some familiar faces along the way. This game really shows off the features of the DualSense controller. The art style for the game is quirky and very vibrant. There are so many collectibles in this game, so many Easter eggs. Like I said, if you grew up playing the PlayStation, there's going to be so many things that are going to hit you in the nostalgia part that are going to make you continue wanting to play this game. We also get some very cool cameos, such as Dude Raiding, a level where you become Nathan Drake from Uncharted. You hunt for treasure, you get to use his gun. Bot of War, which was one of my favorite levels, which is a parody of God of War, where you get to defeat enemies with the Leviathan axe, hunt ravens, and that's just a few to mention. There are some other cool ones like Ape Escape, but there are some cool cameo levels that you're definitely going to enjoy playing if you have played those games in the past. If you're looking to just complete the core game itself, it should take you no longer than about 15 hours. But if you're like me and you want the platinum and you would like to try to experience everything that you possibly can and this game has on offer, it will take you around 30 to 40 hours depending on how good you are at platformers. But you will be warned, and I will warn you now, you will replay some levels just to master them, as some of them look easy, but they are not as easy as they seem. In closing, I would give this PlayStation platformer a solid 7.5 out of 10. I didn't think I would actually enjoy this game as much as I did, but my only complaint would be to make the story longer, make the levels a bit longer as well, and add some more boss battles. There were some cool and interesting bosses. Some were very quick and easy to get through, some were a bit more tricky, but if we had some more boss battles, it would probably pad out the runtime for this game. This game had me hooked for a solid week, and I just think it's a very cool game. There are so many different collectibles and different things that you can get in here. Like, look at all these different characters. I also really enjoyed this photo mode as well. But yeah, there are so many different characters. As you can see, I have 319, there are 327, so there's still more for me to do, and I've managed to get the platinum. There are extra levels that you get to play through once you complete the main campaign of this game as well. Some other cool features of this game that I'm just going to show you very quickly. We have a slew of different outfits just here. As you can see, we've got Santa Claus, Ghost of Tsushima. We have Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, one of my favorites because it was one of my favorite platformers. We have Jack from Jak and Daxter. Some other cool quirky ones as well that you can get and unlock throughout playing the game. Also, you use a DualSense controller as your mode of transport in this game, and later on in the game you are able to customize it. As you can see just here, this is the colorway that I'm rocking for this one currently, but you can change up how it looks. I just love how glossy this game feels. It feels very goofy, it feels very cool. This game is age 7 and above, so this is a game that can be enjoyed with most of the family. So thank you all for watching my review and listening to my review of Astrobot. Go and check it out for yourself. It's a fun game to play, very light-hearted, very goofy, but nonetheless a very cool PlayStation exclusive. If you've enjoyed this review and you would like more platinum reviews from me, leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you haven't done already, and I will see you all in another episode real soon. Peace.